Reason 7 is not knowing the difference between probate, non-probate, and joint assets. You work your entire life to build assets. However, if you don't understand how those assets transfer after death, you can leave your family dealing with confusion, legal hurdles, and financial setbacks. So let's break this down clearly. First, you have joint assets. These include things like bank accounts, real estate, and even vehicles that you own with someone else. When one owner passes away, the other owner typically receives full ownership automatically. Because of this, these assets usually avoid probate. Next, you have non-probate assets. These assets pass directly to a named beneficiary. For example, a bank account with a payable on death designation or a life insurance policy goes straight to the person you selected. As a result, your family avoids court involvement, delays, and added expenses. On the other hand, you have probate assets, and this is where problems often begin. Probate assets include anything you own solely in your name without a designated beneficiary. This can include real estate, personal property, bank accounts without payable on death designations, and even business interests. Because no clear transfer instructions exist, your family must go through the probate process to access and distribute these assets. That process takes time, it costs money, and more importantly, it places a burden on your loved ones during an already difficult time. That's why proper planning matters. When you sit down and review every asset you own, you gain clarity, you take control, and most importantly, you make sure your family doesn't lose money simply because no one explained the difference. Thank you for watching.